Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Right now we will start with lesson number 10 first. Lesson on Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. So let's get into it. What is Tafkheem and what is Tarqeeq? Tafkheem in language term means thick and thin. Tarqeeq means thin. And it is referring to the tongue that we, the gesture of our tongue when we produce this hukum. In terms of tajweed, it is the pronunciation of either the thickness or the thickness characteristic of the two hurufs under the title Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. So Tafkheem, where the tongue must be thick, the sound must be heavy. Okay? Tarqeeq, the sound, the tongue that you, the gesture will be thin, the sound that you produce will be light. So Tafkheem, thick and heavy, Tarqeeq, thin and light. The two types of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq, the first one is huruf lam, but not any kind of lam. It is called lam lafzul jalala. Together, 1, 2, 3. Lam lafzul jalala. So, what is lam lafzul jalala? It is the lam that can only be found in kalimah Allah. So that's the first huruf. Okay? Lam lafzul jalala. Now is it wrong for me to just say lam? Yes. Because we want it to be specific, that we are talking about a specific lam in the kalimah Allah. So if you say the first huruf is lam, then full stop, then as if that you are saying any kind of lam. Okay, but we are not talking about any kind of lam, we are talking about the huruf lam in the kalimah Allah. So to glorify the word Allah, we use the term lafzul jalalah. The other huruf is huruf ra. We'll talk about huruf ra after this. So just to share with everyone that kalimah Allah was originally a combination of two. The first one is an al, and the other one is the word ilah. This was the original combination. Salamullah. So when we combine al and ilah, that is how we get the word Allah. And some of you may wonder, Ustaz, why don't we consider the word Allah as alif lam shamsiyah? It is because this alif lam is no longer being able to remove. You cannot remove the word this alif lam in the word Allah and just pronounce it. Example, lah or law. It's always together. Alif lam lam ha Allah. So we do not consider this as alif lam shamsiyah because it is always together. Okay? And it is not in terms of meaning the. Originally, yes, the meaning was the, but when it is being combined, no more the. Now, some of you also may ask, why we need to prolong Allah? I don't see any alif here, but because in its original writing, there was an alif. So that is why some Al-Quran, they have alif, lam, lam, on top of it, shadda, a small alif. So that is when you apply prolongation, even when you do not see that alif anymore. So that's why when we takbir, we say Allahu Akbar. No one say Allahu Akbar. Just like that. So what's so good? So, kalimah Allah is the first combination. Now, when do kalimah Allah become tafkheem? If before the word Allah, there is either fatha or dhammah. So you look at the word Allah. If before it, the last tashkil that you see is either fatha or dhammah, it will be tafkheem. Your tongue will be thick, the sound that you produce will be heavy. When it becomes tarqeeq, when before the word Allah there is a kasra, so your tongue will be thin, the sound that you produce will be light. So how to find the rule of tafkheem and tarqeeq? First, you find the word Allah in the Quran. When you see the word Allah, I can guarantee there will be either or, tafkheem or tarqeeq. But how to know which is which? Look at the tashkil of the huruf before it. We start first with the example of Tafkheem. So Tafkheem means heavy, thick sound. How to remember? Remember, tough. Tough means strong. Remember that, heavy sound. Okay, the first one. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wallahi. Together.
Wallahi.
Good. Wallahi.
Wallahi.
So feel that deep sound, that heavy sound, and your tongue is also quite thick. Okay, later we will compare. Next one. Barakallahu. Together.
Barakallahu.
Good. Next. Huwallahu. Together.
Huwallahu.
So why the word Allah? Wallah. Why not wallah? It is all because of this fact. Okay. Now we take a look at Dhamma. Abdullahi. Together.
Abdullahi.
Very good. Ittaqullaha. Together.
Ittaqullaha.
So again, because of this Dhamma, straight away we go to the kalima Allah and straight away produce a heavy sound. Akhafullaha. Together.
Akhafullaha.
Good. So these are the examples of Tafkheem. And if you can see the first examples, we take a look at the before the word Allah Fatha. We have now the example of before the word Allah Dhamma. So you can see both will produce a heavy sound. All because of the Tashkil, Dhamma or Fatha. Okay, now we take a look at the next example. That is Tarqeeq. So when Tarqeeq, the sound that you will be producing a light sound. So how to produce a light sound? Thin tongue. Okay. Bismillah. You can see here Bismillah. Because of this kasrah, Millah. Straight away a light sound. Even when I want to read that Bismillah also dah termasuk dah kat sini. Okay. So Bismillahi. Try 1, 2, 3.
Bismillahi.
See how the sound automatically become light. All because of this kasrah. So no one is allowed to recite Bismillah, for example. Okay. So we need to lighten it all because of the kasrah. Billahi. Together.
Billahi.
Birahmatillahi. Try.
Birahmatillahi.
Good. Alhamdulillahi.
Alhamdulillahi.
Good. So if you can see, all because of the kasrah, the sound of word Allah is totally the opposite, and that is a light. It becomes a lighter sound. Now, let me show all of you an example. This is not in your notes. Okay. The first example, same exact word, but different tashkil only. We take a look at the first one. Abdullahi. Together.
Abdullahi.
Now we change to Fatha. Abdullahi. Together.
Abdullahi.
Now we change to Kasra. Abdillahi. Try.
Abdillahi.
See how the sound totally change when you put a Kasra or Fatha and Dhamma. Okay, so here, how to know whether the kalima Allah, the lam lafdul jalala is tafkhim or tarqiq? It is when before the word Allah there is a fatha, dhamma, tafkhim, strong, heavy sound. Kasra, it totally changed to tarqiq. The sound tarqiq sounds heavy. but it means the opposite. But easy to remember, just remember tough. Tafkheem, tough, strong, and so on. So now let's take a look at the next huruf, and that is hukmur ra, about the huruf ra. So when do huruf ra becomes tafkheem? Before or on the huruf ra is either fatha, fathatain, or dhamma, dhammatain. Then it becomes tafkheem. For tarqeeq, before or below the huruf ra is kasra or kasratain. So here we need to take a look at a huruf on its own. Just now was the kalimah Allah. But what is in the kalimah Allah that we are looking at? The huruf lam. Lam, lafzul jalala. For the huruf ra, we are looking at just the huruf. So meaning, if you open the Quran, you are trying to extract the hukum. Whenever there's a ra, there is always a hukum. So when I say tafkheem, before or on the huruf ra, so we all understand, if the ra has a fatha, ra has a dhamma, ra fathatain, ra dhammatain, it will become tafkheem. But what do I mean by before huruf ra? So later we'll see the example. What happens if ra has a sukun? Because ra can have a sukun. We just need to take a look at the tashkil before it. So if before the huruf ra, ra that has a sukun, before it is fatha or dhamma, it will fall under tafkheem. If ra has a kasratain, kasra, simple, tarqeeq. But what if ra sukun? Then if before ra sukun has a kasra, it will fall under tarqeeq. So let's take a look at the example of tafkheem for huruf ra. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ra fatha. Ar-Rahmanu. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Ar-Rahmanu.
Good. Bimaghfiratin. Together.
Bimaghfiratin.
Good. Now ra has a sukun. Before it, fatha. Tarmihim. Together.
Tarmihim.
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 So just a reminder, the one that should be heavy is huruf ra, not huruf ta. So ta must maintain light. Then go into a heavy sound of huruf ra. Tar. Tar. So the gesture that helps is you smile, then you pout a bit for huruf ra. Tarmihim. Together.
Tarmihim.
Al-Kawthar. Try.
Al-Kawthar.
So how to produce this heavy sound of huruf ra? One of the gesture is to flip a bit of your tongue. And then produce, the next one is to produce a thicker tongue. To produce that r sound. And for most of us, we don't have any problem to produce that r sound for huruf ra. Or like if I can say the pirate sound, the r sound, okay? So that is how you produce a ra tafkheem. But remember, the one that have to be heavy is the ra. Don't, because of the ra, the tha is also heavy. Thar, example. Okay? So Al-Kawthar. Together.
Al-Kawthar.
Good. Naran. Together.
Naran.
Good. So ra fatha, ra fathatain still produce the same sound, except for fathatain will have a nun sukun at the end of it. Nun sukun sound at the end of it. Now we have dhamma, ra dhamma. Yadhakkaru. Together.
Yadhakkaru.
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 Sabaru.
Sabaru.
Mursaha.
Mursaha.
So ra dhamma is not really a challenge for you to produce a heavy sound. But same thing, the sound that we go into from huruf mim to huruf ra, make sure the ra is the one that is in focus for the heavy sound. Al-Furqana. Together.
Al-Furqana.
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 Very good. Last one for Tafkheem, ra dhammatain. Faqirun. Together.
Faqirun.
Very good. So this is ra Tafkheem. When ra has a dhamma, dhammatain, fatha, fathatain, or when ra has a sukun, before it has a dhamma or fatha. So far so good? Alhamdulillah. Now, ra tarqiq. So how to produce a tarqiq? Lift the tongue and make sure that it is as flat as possible. Okay? So, and one more thing, try not to touch the upper part of your mouth. Okay? We get close, but don't touch it. Example number 1. Min sharri. And one last thing. It helps when you smile. Lift the tongue and smile. Min sharri. Together. 1, 2, 3. Min
Sharri.
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 Look at the lips. Look at my lips. Okay? When we pronounce this hukum, don't even do a lift of your lip. Don't even do this. Once you do a lift like that, it shows, I can guarantee the sound that you are producing is a mixture. Min sharri. Try. 1, 2, 3.
Min sharri.
Smile. Yes. Okay. Sharri. Try.
Sharri.
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 Yes. Okay. So maintain that gesture. Because if you do this, shar. When you do this, I can guarantee it is a mixture of a heavy sound of huruf ra. I can guarantee that. Okay. So be careful of the gesture that you make. Next. Fil khayri. Try.
Fil khayri.
Fil khayri.
Fil khayri.
Yes, so smile and lift the tongue. Fabashirhum. Together.
Fabashirhum.
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 So same thing. Don't do the sheer. And look at the lips. Smile all the way. Sheer. Sheer. Okay. Try again. 1, 2, 3.
Fabashirhum.
Firdausi. Try.
Firdausi.
So I think this is easier. Okay, because we tend to automatically lighten the sound of huruf ra when we say firdaus. No one say firdaus. Okay, so firdausi. Together.
Firdausi.
And when you pronounce, feel the tongue. What's the gesture that you are producing? And you lift the tongue, and the tongue is maintained flat. It is, and also teeth, front teeth, upper teeth. Your tongue is very close. If you feel that, your tongue is very close with the front teeth. Okay, it's not going to the back. Tafkheem will go to the back. Okay, towards the middle. Tarqeeq will maintain flat, and you just need to lift the tongue. Okay. Now, last. Dhakarin. Together.
Dhakarin.
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 Very good. So this is the hukum of tarqiq. So a summarize version of this hukum of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. The rule of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq means Tafkheem means thick, Tarqeeq means thin, referring to our tongue. The gesture of our tongue when we produce the sound of Tafkheem, it will be thick and it will produce a heavy sound. For Tarqeeq, you will be producing a thin tongue gesture and the sound also will be lightened. For two huruf, the first huruf is a lam, lafzul jalala, and lam, lafzul jalala is referring to the lam that can be found in kalima Allah. When we see the kalima Allah, before it there is a fatha or dhamma. That will be the rule of Tafkheem. If before the word Allah there is a kasra, that will be the rule of Tarqeeq. Okay? And then we see huruf ra. The next huruf. When we see huruf ra has a fatha, fathatain, dhamma, dhammatain. Or the ra has a sukoon. Then we take a look at the tashkil. Before it there is a fatha or dhamma. Then it will be Tafkheem. The sound that you produce will be heavy. And if you see a ra with a kasra or kasratain, or ra has a sukoon, before it there is a kasra, then the sound that you will be producing will be a light sound. So far so good? Inshallah? Okay, alhamdulillah. So that is the rule of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq.